Once you have the content for the site, we get into the fun part, which is designing the site. And really, it's all about how you want the business perceived. So if you're targeting corporate customers or clients, you might have a very corporate look. You want something more fun, target a fun audience because your content is fun, then obviously you want a fun website. But really, that site design comes down to a couple things. We want to design it based on the business goals. So even when we design, we want to make sure we're designing based on those goals. We need to keep the visitor in mind as well. Because even though we're doing this based on business goals, the visitor is trying to do something as well, which is get information, find out more, potentially purchase something. And we need to make sure we're exploring the competition to see how our site stacks up. Now, our example site is the Denver Design Shop. So initially you think, okay, we need to make a very well-designed and artistic website that really showcases art and design. Okay, so we need to make sure it's really top-notch, it's designed well, but just because it's artistic, we can't make it hard to use. We need to make sure it's easy to use. And what's meant by that, easy to use? Well, we need to make sure the navigation is very clear and consistent across all the various pages. We need to make sure the content is easy to read. So the text, we need to make sure we have enough contrast to read it. And we want our important content to be above the fold. That means the important content we can see in our initial view without scrolling down the page. And we need to make sure the information is where it's expected. From a user's perspective, if I click on the contact button, I expect to go to a contact page and find a contact form. So we always need to keep the visitor's goals in mind. And again, we have all of our content. We take that content and then we design a website based on that content. You can see it here. Beautifully designed site, very clean. I can see easily it says Denver Design Shop. All right, I can obviously see the navigation there in the center, all the pages I can jump to. I can see that it's a fine art gallery and design shop, elegant fonts, and images that support that. And then you can scroll down and actually see some of that content there, but the initial impression is of a well-designed artistic site, which is really the goal for this website.